Hi guys, Martin here, Man City Fan TV. How are we all doing? Friday, let me just move that up a bit. There we go. Right, how are we all doing? Hope we're good. Friday, early evening-ish. Hope we're all good anyway. Let's get in some of your hellos, see how you all are. Sean, hi guys, Andy did not reply. We've not had an email, mate. From what I've seen, that's why I put it in. Carl's on. Hi guys, hope you're good, mate. Kamal's on. Looks like we found ourselves a new assistant. Yeah, I'm going to get into that. Good evening, lads and lasses, says Lankow. Chelsea aren't messing around this summer. First Ziyech, then Werner, and now looks like Chilwell. And apparently they've also had a bid knocked back for Sancho as well. So they're spending some money at Chelsea. Leonard's on. Evening, mate. How are you doing? Hi, lads. How we doing? Says Mingy Wong. We're good. It's Friday. You always got to be good on a Friday, aren't you? Tom's on. Tom/Gary. Evening, says... I was going to call you Gary then. Says Tom. Paul Standall's on. Evening, all. Hope you're all okay. Yes, we are, mate. Hope you're good too. Right. So, what we're going to talk about this evening, I'm going to call it evening. We'll have it as evening. It's not going to be long because obviously there's the Friday night social to come up. As you can see from the bottom ticker bar going along your screens, that Friday night social is going to be on this evening, not live. Obviously, it gets recorded and then it'll come out in the early hours of Saturday or maybe very early Saturday morning. But yeah, so I don't want to encroach onto too many things, and then you just end up repeating yourself in the Friday night social. So this is going to be a little bit of a appetizer for your Friday night social. Still think City should have signed Werner as a replacement to come out on the left. I think he should have been the replacement for Sergio myself. How are you doing? I'm not bad, mate. How are you? I sent it to the right email address. We've not had it, mate, and I don't know why. All I can say is maybe ask to try again. Hi, everyone. Have you seen the banner? I'm going to talk about that as well, Colin Mack. So we're going to talk Peps possible, well, looks like his new assistant. We're going to talk about the banner. We're going to talk about the WSL League has now been decided. And we're going to talk about the fixtures. They've all been announced as well. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, has Pep given an indication to his perfect midfield through the friendly games they've had in training, and a little bit about Skriniar. I know I just did. I know I did. So I can't tonight because I've got to talk about him tonight because it's part of the story. So I have to talk about him tonight, Chris Baker. So yes, I have to talk about Sane. My mate Stormy says yes, awful. No, he didn't. Pay up Martin. Who would suit City better, Werner or versus Haaland? That's a whole stream in itself. Werner or that is a tough one. I'm gonna say Haaland. Even though I don't like his interview skills, he's a bit blunt, isn't he? Christopher Toffson, hi all. Our ladies team has been robbed. That's a shocker today. I'll talk into that as we go, Paul. It's probably the fairest way that we're going to do it. Apparently this one guy is very important to Pep. He went to play Mexico just because of him. Personally, I wouldn't play Sane in any of the last 10 games. Well, I'll get into the Sane situation as we go along. Right, first thing we're going to do is talk about this fella. Apparently, Pep Guardiola is closing in on his assistant, according to all reports today. And it is looking like it is going to be a person he knows very, very well. Haaland is a literal robot. Ryan Coddy would give you a quick answer, Leonard. He probably would. Yeah, he probably would. And it is going to be none other. Now, if I get any of these pronunciations wrong, don't shoot me down, because he has been managing in China and Japan and everywhere else, so do not shoot me down on this before you all start. You know, I can just see you all now going absolutely mad, going, Martin, you've said it wrong. looking like it's going to be Juanma Lillo, who is a 54-year-old man who was in charge of, now this is where we're going to be really in trouble now because I've got to say this, haven't I? He's been in charge of the Chinese club Guangdong Hungai. Now, if I've said that wrong, I apologise. Yeah, I'm not fluent in Chinese. So, Lillo has emerged as the favourite to take over the coach following reports in Spain. This was in Marca this morning. Good evening, Blues. Thanks, everyone. Sean, no, it's not that. It's MCFC Fan TV. It's not MC Fan TV. Werner is better right now, but Haaland will become a better player. I can't wait to hear these. Who? Yeah, don't you start. Don't you start, you. Don't be giving that. Lillo, so he's reported he's going to be the favourite for the job, according to Marco. He's 54 years old, and he was an inspiration for a young Pep Guardiola, and he served under him in Mexico towards the end of his playing career as he's formalised his ideas for management. While he never coached in English football, Lillo has vast experience in top leagues with some of the best players in the game. Recently announced his departure, again, from Chinese club Guangdong Hungai. Stop it. I do my research, Cheeky Devil, Lankow. I do my research, thank you very much, where he worked with former City midfielder Yaya Toure as he gained promotion. Now, he's obviously been a coach at Seville. He was involved with Real Sociedad. And apparently he's really in the Pep mould, or Pep might be in his mould, it depends how you look at it, that he likes to play technical, quick football. He's really into the tactics of the game, is this chap. And apparently he was really, how do I put it? Him and Pep had a really close relationship to the actual extent where Lillo actually said he saw Pep Guardiola as his son, which is obviously high praise indeed. So they've obviously had a huge connection and a close connection. Now, which does make you wonder why they've never been together before. I don't know if they were so close, but it looks like the 54-year-old who has now left his job in China, he's going to be coming to Manchester City with, if you believe all the reports. So, there we go. I've never obviously spoke to him. I don't know if he's good at English. I've read loads of reports on him today, done loads of research, and obviously there's not a great deal out there because he's never been involved in English football. He's been predominantly in Spain. He's been managed in Mexico. He used to manage Vissel Kobe as well. So you had David Villa, Lucas Podolski. So he has managed big players before, big names and big egos, as we know. So looks like he could fit in nicely at Manchester City, but we'll have to wait because at the moment nothing is confirmed. It is all rumours. If Pep wants him in, then Pep we should trust. Look, much. If Pep wants him, then in Pep we trust. Look how commas, Mr. Tom, commas, sunshine. It's like being in school. This. Look how much the ex-water polo champion has on the team. Can't remember the guy's name, but he's influential. Hungai. Can you see this guy and Pep reinventing City style again for next season? Could be interesting. Yes, it could. I'm sure Pep knows something we don't. Of course he does. They were very close. Very, very close. But yeah, that's who at the moment looks like could be coming over to be Pep's assistant. Obviously, there's been rumours it was going to be Dominic Torrent again. There was rumours it was going to be Alonso. It's not any of those guys. He's also managed Tenerife ahead. Yes, he has. I'll give you the full list now of who he's actually managed, who he's been involved with. Because I wrote a load of stuff down earlier because I was going to do, I'll be honest with you, I was going to do a news in brief today, but wasn't going to come live. Because this morning there wasn't a lot of news, and then by about 10 o'clock, there was news everywhere. And it was like, wow, all of a sudden there's news everywhere. what I thought was going to be a quiet news day turned into an absolute huge day for news, because everything just sort of broke at the same time. I have wrote it all down. There you are. So it's held roles at Real Sociedad, Chile, Seville. First met in the 1990s, and Pep described him as a maestro. So there you go. Do you know a team called... Stop it, you. Sorry, Mike, now we use more commas now. MCFC James says hello. What's the youngest you can be in the channel? For what? What do you mean the youngest you can be in the channel? What do you mean by that? Well, I just might drink my Coke Zero. What do you mean by the youngest? Just while, you know, I'm wondering what you mean by that. It depends how old you are, Sean. I'll be honest with you. To be on the Friday Night Social, we're probably looking at someone above 16 and over. How long did he sign for, Martin? Big Morgan. Who? How long did he sign for? Nobody signed anything yet. Lilo has not signed anything yet. It's all rumours at the moment. It's all rumours. Right, so we've done Lilo. So here's the thing. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with Lilo? Or are you not? Are you a little bit like you'd have preferred Alonso? There was, now I don't believe some of these rumours, but there was rumours, there was talks of company being in talks. But obviously he has invested into Anderlecht at this very bad time of the coronavirus. So obviously Vincent Kompany, was he an option? I'm not too sure. There's been rumours of Kompany, rumours of Xabi Alonso. This has come totally out of left field. Absolutely left field. Before this morning, I'd never heard of the fella. I'm not going to lie. But when you do some research and you look into him, he has really, really done a lot of things in football. Done a lot of things in Spanish football. Done a lot of things in South America. He's done some things, obviously, in China as well. So he's really, really been about. He's just not been in English football. But it looks like we're going to see what he's all about next year. Hearsay what? The Telegraph have reported it who are reliable. It's everywhere at the moment, Kamal. I think we will have a good impact on the team. Now fresh face could do the team a world of good. Company, no way, says Carlton. I'm happy if Pep's happy. I would have liked somebody younger who could have walked into the job when Pep leaves, but in Pep I trust, it makes sense. Yeah, he's obviously got to go with someone he's going to trust. Pep knows best. Company won't be Pep's assistant anytime soon. That's what I'm thinking. He needs to learn his trade. Like I've always said to a lot of fans, we need to take the emotion out of certain things, because it's like we're all loving the fact of, you know, we'd love David Silva to go for another 3 or 4 years. You can see by his performances, he's not going to in him to go another 3 or 4 years at the top level. So you don't want to see somebody go out, you know, struggling and they can't keep up. You want to see them go out at the top. And I think sometimes that's why all athletes in sport go out at the peak, because that's the best way they want to be remembered. They don't want to be remembered as getting old and struggling and things like that. They don't want that. Like, what about if you go on with an adult? The thing is, Sean, as you can probably tell, some of it is a bit adult-like. That's the problem. That's why we like to say 16 or over. So if you're under 16, Sean, I will probably be honest with you, the answer will be no. You can't come on. But as you get older, we'll see all about it. There will be other shows we can do. Don't worry. Don't worry indeed. We will... there's other things we can do, and we might get you involved in that. No promises, though. Does he speak good English? Sorry, Mr. Star. That's one thing that I don't know. I've looked everywhere, and I can't find if he speaks good English or not. Suppose does he have to? Because he's not going to be doing press conferences, and he's not going to be doing media stuff. So Ray J's on evening. We all know where the debates end on the Friday Night Social. Yeah, you might not want to be in that show. Right, let's move on to Blue Moon FC. He's trying his hardest. Who? He's talking about me, you cheeky devil. Right, let's talk about this first. The Women's Super League, as you know, was abandoned. Well, not abandoned, was stopped due to the global pandemic a couple of weeks ago. And City were leading the league by, I think it was a point, and Chelsea were second in the league. But they had a game in hand. And I remember they played Chelsea ladies and they drew 3 each with them. And if we'd have beat them, we'd have probably gone 3 points clear, 4 points clear, something like that. I love the debates at the end of the Friday Night Social. It's going to be a quick one. 4 hours late, you're still there. But unfortunately, the Manchester City women have missed out on the Women's Super League title. It has gone to the Londoners of Chelsea. And the way they've worked it out is it's been worked out on a point per game basis. I love the debates. According to the Sun, Riyad Mahrez got robbed. Is that true? Yes, it is. He did. He got broken into. Well, his house did anyway. So, yeah, where was that? The these women ladies, City ladies, have not been crowned the champions. It's going to be Chelsea, who are the champions this year, and Liverpool have been relegated. Liverpool ladies have been relegated down to the lower leagues, and Chelsea have been crowned champions. Now, the one good thing is that they have managed to stay off the threat of Arsenal, who were third. So they have managed to qualify for the Champions League next year, because remember, the ban does not apply to the women, only applies to the men, which is brilliant. So the women have finished runners-up, even though they'd have had a little bit of an argument to finishing first, but I suppose they've done it in the fairest way of points per game. The thing that makes me laugh is the Premier League couldn't be decided on points per game, but the women's can. It's funny that, isn't it? I was listening to TalkSport earlier, and they were on that drive, Adrian Durham and all them, and they were praising how the Women's League had done this the right way, points per game, but the Premier League, it'd be a big no-no. Funny that. Yes, Jawad, it was true. 3 watches robbed. 3-3, surprise with Mr. Penalty. Hello everyone, hope you're all well. Andy's on. Everyone's saying hello to Andy. Sorry I'm late, been busy. Yeah, been doing his garden, doing a bit of rolling. Hi Andy. Rob Mahrez footy boots as well. Can't play footy anymore. Don't be daft. Good, knackered. Does that mean it's a short one tonight? It's all about money, Martin. Of course it is, Kamal. Of course we know it's all about money. It's all about money, and it always has been. So yeah, the women's ladies are not going to be the champions. So Gareth Taylor is not going to be taking over the champions as the next season. As you know, he's promoted from the under-18s, and he's now going to be in charge of the City ladies, because Nick Cushions has taken up a role with New York City FC over in America. Why they didn't go for the Wembley final sort of between the two? Because they wanted to do it points per game. If the men's could finish, then why didn't the women? Money. Because there's no money in the women's game. Loads of money in the men's game, though. Right, okie dokie then. Let's move on to something that I'm not really going to have a big... I'm not going to give my opinion. I'm just going to give you straight facts on this, because everyone and his dog has had an opinion on this. Everybody and his dog has had an opinion on this, which is this. The banner. Now, because of all the funding, I think, Paul. Right. As you know, anyone at City knows there is an 1894 group. I don't even need to look at this, because I know all about it. 1894 group at City who sit predominantly in the South Stand, lower South Stand, the Etihad. And they're the ones who unveil the big flags and everything else that they were going to do. Do women's football earn less than men? Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, but women, City was on top despite a more game. That's the problem. Because there was a game in hand, they did it on a points per game. Because if Chelsea would have won their game in hand, they'd have gone per top. Yeah, so this banner is dumb. It's a fraud. It's fraud. What is? What's fraud, Carl? Can't just put it's fraud. I don't know what's fraud. So, yeah, the banner was unveiled by the 8... Geez, the banner, Lord of mercy. Well, I'm going to let you guys have your opinion. I'm not. I'm just going to give you the facts of it. If you tune into Friday Night Social, I'll give you my opinion on this, because that's where the opinions matter. Friday Night Social. This banner was unveiled by the 1894 group in Heaton Park. Now, Heaton Park is a local park, 10 minutes down the road from me. Quite a big park. And there was a big vlog. I know Ian Cheeseman did a big vlog earlier on this, on his channel, on the actual unveiling. They had flares and all sorts. And basically, it is a big arts piece talking about the FIFA board and what they think of it, and basically that they're all Muppets. And the idea is to stop City, stop Man City, stop Man City. Now, this was to be unveiled, or something was going to be unveiled in protest at the Real Madrid game, but obviously we can't do the Real Madrid game, so it's been unveiled in this way. That's it. That's where we're at with it. I'm not going to give you my opinion. I'll let you guys talk about it. That's it. It's a very straightforward story. The banner's 42 metres by 20 metres. It depicts members of the UEFA board as Muppets. It cost £8,000. It did a big, huge fundraiser on it. There's where we're at. Right. I'm just going to jump because I need to get... They want equal opportunity for men and women, then they do this. Exactly. No one of the guys who made the banners City allowed them to do it, apparently. Yes, I did hear that. A couple of the smaller banners in the 1894 group made were good, but the large one is embarrassing. It looks as if it was designed by a primary school class. Hey, leave primary school classes alone. We'll lose no sleep over it. Who are the Tom? Points per game. He's not going to tell you that, is he, Mingy Wong? Commas, Tom. Yeah, commas, mate. Carl, that is... I love the way you're all putting commas now. Carl, that is the real emo. Great banner. Me and my dog love it. Well done, 1894 boy, says it. Big Morgan. Carl DM'd you earlier. It's hypocritical. Okay, Ander. Women earn in a year what Sergio earns in a day. Got your reply, Carl. Don't you bloody start with commas, Chris. Done a massive English essay today and can't be bothered using punctuation. Come on, proper English. Cool, thanks, Ander. Do you think Sterling would have a score for City again? Of course he will. Just having a bad spell. It's a long bad spell, but he's having a bad spell. Andy. How do I get on the email? There you go, mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Glad I didn't have to see this in person at the Madrid game. Would have liked it more in the middle finger up. I don't think they were going to get away with that one. How far are we in? 20 minutes. All we've talked about is the Peps new assistant manager, possibly, the women's game, and the banner. No way. What's your thoughts on 5 substitutions in a game? Well, you can have up to 9 named. You've got a choice of 5. People are moaning about that. People are saying that it's City and Liverpool and United are going to benefit from it because they've got world-class squads and they're going to be able to bring on, change the whole, playing stuff out. They wanted to change the rule of the game. The integrity of the game's gone. It's totally gone. Absolutely gone. Because of this. When it's not the same league we started with, that's fact. But it's about money, it's about greed. That's where we're at with it. Simple. No Oscar, no way. What's your thoughts on? No comments in your CV if you know. It's an email account to ask questions or give ideas, mate. We chat on WhatsApp, but that's private. Yes, we do. What do you mean? Why you want to join the what? You don't want to join our WhatsApp group. We were planning in the upper level of the South Stand to use whistles when Madrid got the ball and when the anthem was played. Got all the whistles ready and we can't go and watch. No, not a shame. We had loads of things planned, I know that. I know I was taking my lad for his birthday to the Real Madrid game and he was dying to go and he's still not letting me forget it now. How can you change the rules halfway through a season, Joe? Exactly, how can you? The integrity's gone. Gone. Absolutely gone. Right, so that's the banner. I'm not going to make a big fuss over the banner. Make of it what you want to. I'll give you my opinions later on the Friday Night Social. So, you want to know what I'm thinking? Listen to the Friday Night Social, and I'll tell you. Right, I would imagine the banner was done that way so it wasn't offensive, but it still makes the point. Do you know if anyone has a Phantom watch? Because I'm trying to get one, but I can't at the moment. No. I don't. Excuse me. The FFP was brought to stop City's success, and it will change to stop City's success. We know that, really, don't we? Right, I'm going to mention this. Our fan cam's going to be recorded on a phone. Yes, right. Great question. Kian mentioned it last night on the FIFA. Obviously, I'm going to be doing watch-alongs on the games. I will try and do as many watch-alongs as I can. I cannot promise every single one, because if you look, City are playing like 3 games in 7 days, 4 games, it's going to be madness. Now, obviously, I've got a family, I've got children, I've got a job. I am going to have to try and balance this out. I will try my very best to do every single watch-along for you, because I've got every platform. I've got BT, I've got Sky, I've got BBC, I've got Amazon. I can get every single game for City up, not a problem. So yes, I will try and do every watch along. If you want to do a fan cam, you record it onto your phone and you email it over to us, and we'll get it onto the channel. As Kiam said, that'd be great, so we can still interact with you all. Won't be the same as being at the grounds, but hey, says Adam, it's a City watch. I have a phantom watch. Hey, exactly, I definitely agree with you. Got to love a fan cam. I'd miss doing them. Have you? Well, you'll have to get someone else to hold the camera now, because we're not doing it. It'd be great to see your comments, though. Absolutely great to see it. Right, this is why I can't do the thing today. Do you think Liverpool will be the same as they were before the league stopped? I don't know. Liverpool are going to win the league. I would love Liverpool to not. I would love City to go 9 games, win them all, Liverpool lose them all. It's not going to happen, though, is it? It's not going to happen. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to pretend it is. I'm not going to pretend it's not happening, because it will. You know, you just got to suck it up and deal with it. Martin, you are a legend. Thank you very much. I don't know why, but thank you very much, Lennon. I appreciate that. We will win the 8-game mini-season as it's a different format. That's my hope, but it's Liverpool are going to lose all their games. Remember that. Right, Leroy Sané has reportedly, according to Christian Falk, who was on Twitter. Now, this is at CF Bayern. Now, this is what he says. Because of many requests about reports on at Leroy Sané 19, not true. At FC Bayern making the most paid player at the club, not true. The player has a 109 million minimum fee release clause in his contract, not true. True, Sané will sign a 5-year deal with Bayern. So, there's where we're at with Sané. Apparently, according to Bild in Germany, he's definitely going to sign a 5-year deal. But the release clause and the highest paid player in Bayern's history is all false. Where is Andy? Andy's in here, mate. Imagine if Liverpool lost 5 games and drew the rest. Wouldn't that be enough for City to win the league? I'm trying to think. No, because we're 25, 22, 23 behind them, aren't we? God, you're asking me to do quick maths now. I'll have to work that out for you, Paul. Still fancy City to win this league. Yeah, but it will look better. The points gap closes smaller. He's around, Adam. You wish, Kamal. I think City will come back storming. Full squad to pick from. Sané on fire. I'm here, Adam. I told you he was. I did say he was here. What's new with Sané? I thought I'd heard you say Andy thinks I thought I heard you say Andy thinks he'd sign a new contract. No, I didn't say he said Andy said he'd think he'd sign a new contract. I said I think he's definitely gone. And he's still holding a little bit of hope out. That's all the difference is. It's all opinions. Can't wait to see Sané back to his best. Again, I don't think he'll play the last 10 games. I don't. Not if he's agreed. If he's agreed a deal to go to Bayern, he will not play ever again. He won't. I don't think he will. The Sané issue just told. Let's move on. Rivals see Sané as a threat. Let Leroy do what he wants to do. Now I'm not bothered anymore. Yeah, that's where I'm at. If he wants to leave, he wants to leave. What am I going to do? We can all bitch and moan about it. We ain't going to change it. You know, not going to change, is it? So what's the point in having a whinge about it? No point at all. Right, where am I going to next? I'm going to go to... I'm just trying to think where I want to go to next with this. I'm going to look at the fixtures. Oh, excuse me. And then I can just find it. Premier League fixtures have been confirmed now. Times, kick-off times, and what they will be on, what platforms. I want him gone, don't play him, says Mark. Hey, if signing left, who would be the possible replacement? Gabby Jesus for me. What's the signing face? 60 million. There's been no fee agreed. I can't see them starting signing the games because if he gets injured again, then we can't cash in. Sane to score against Arsenal from a free kick off the bench in the 8.5 minute. Bet Sane will play his last game, few games. Gabby Jesus' replacement. Withershaw. Someone just asked where Andy's from. Maybe they did. Stockport, Adam. There you go, right. So, let me bring this up. Oh, get rid of that. Right, so as we know, Manchester City are going to play Liverpool on the 2nd of July. As we know, it's going to be at a neutral stadium, more than like. Me and Martin think alike. Oldham Adam, not Manchester Jack. What we... Right, well, while you're doing that, I'll tell you about the fixtures. So, as we know, 2nd of July, City are going to play Liverpool. It's probably going to be a neutral venue. But as we know, on the 17th of June, City are kicking all this restart off against Arsenal. The game is going to be at 8:15 p.m. and it's going to be on Sky Sports. All games are going to be played behind closed doors. The following Monday, June the 22nd, City are going to welcome Burnley to the Etihad with an 8 p.m. kickoff, also on Sky Sports. The fixture kicks off. That fixture kicks off a run of 3 games in the space of 7 days. As City are due to travel to Chelsea on Thursday, June the 25th, kick-off 8:15, live on BT Sport. Then they go to Newcastle on Sunday the 28th for the FA Cup quarter-final at 6:30 kick-off, that's on the BBC. City then get a 4-day rest before facing Liverpool on the 2nd of July with an 8:15 kick-off on Sky. But the Premier League have not confirmed a venue at that game at the moment as we speak. Didn't specify, I heard we aren't playing some games at our stadium. Yeah, that's right, Shadow. What would be the possible transfer next season? Oh, Jolie, that's going to be an hard one. I don't know at the moment. Turn Moss, play it there. Wonder when the Champions League will be sorted. Maybe Sane will change his mind if we were to win it. I think Sane just wants to go home. I think he just wants to go home. Posh area in South Manchester. Why should City play neutral stadium? Ridiculous. Safety concerns, mate. Because this hasn't come from the Premier League. It's come from the police. What's with all these 8:15 kickoffs? Because of that many games. Sky and BT are going to be running 3 and 4 games a day. So why is the media saying that Arsenal will beat City and then Liverpool will win the title against Everton? Yeah, because if Arsenal beat us, Liverpool will win it with 1 win. Liverpool need 2 wins, Carl, to win. They need 2 wins and they won the league. So if City get beat by Arsenal, Chelsea, all Liverpool have to do is beat Everton and the champions. The way it is. Lanka, mate, so we aren't playing in the afternoons now. In the Saturdays, Sundays, we might do. Trouble is, we're a big team now, so they're going to want us on at prime time. Paul, cast decision will be the key, and that's not going to be looking till August to September time. I want KDB to be player of the year, don't we all? Right, so here we go then. So, like I said, City have got a 4-day rest while they play Liverpool July the 2nd. If Liverpool do not have a game in hand and don't play in the FA Cup quarter-final weekend, they win their next 2 games, they will face City as newly crowned champions. So if Liverpool win their next 2 games, they're coming to the Etihad as champions. Simple. Guard of honour, I'm presuming, might not be with everything that's going on. The lot. If Liverpool were to get points in either game, they would face City needing a point or more to seal the title, assuming City win all their fixtures before that date. This probability could be a reason for the decision to delay naming venue for the clash with City. Premier League Chief Exec Richard Masters said, "We are pleased to provide fans with further updates on the provisional start of the season." Let me get... I'm trying to read this and read the comment at the same time. Do you think fans will turn up to the stadium? Yes. If they do, then they're wrong in doing so. I know, but on what planet will Arsenal beat City when can't Everton beat Liverpool? Media bias, always the case. He's a City player, so doubt it most likely be a Liverpool player. City can't let Liverpool winning at Everton. Careless because it's all Liverpool loving, mate. Correction, mate, Liverpool will travel to a mystery stadium as champions. Well, yeah, mystery stadium then. That's why they're waiting. So, Arsenal, 17th of June, 8:15, Sky Sports. Burnley at home, 22nd of June, 8 p.m, Sky Sports. Chelsea away, 25th of June, 8:15, BT Sport. 28th of June, Newcastle, FA Cup, 6:30 on BBC. 2nd of July, Liverpool at home, 8:15, venue to be confirmed. I will tweet this out, Andy will tweet all these out for you, and I will do watch-alongs for them all. No guard of honour either way. Well, there might be. I don't know. It's not said at the moment. There's been no guard of honour. Will Vinny become our assistant coach? In Germany, if fans turn up to the stadium, the away team is awarded a 3-0 win. But I hope they come up with that rule. FA Cup games are rescheduled too. Yeah, Liverpool will win the league, but the season will always be talked about for one thing. Yes, it will. So there's the fixtures. There's where we're at with it on the fixtures. Right, so the next thing I want to talk about is, as you know, City did a little bit of a friendly game between themselves in training the other day. I think it was white bibs versus orange bibs, as I remember. I don't know the score. There was no scores announced or anything like that. But has Pep Guardiola hinted at his perfect midfield through this? So, as we know, City are, this is in the MEM, this by Joe Bray. City are back in action 12 days. Play the kids, they'll be less likely to get injuries. It won't be the same even if we win the Champions League this season. No, it won't. At least we aren't going to the games when they are played at 8:15. Burnley and Wolves away was a nightmare to get back because of the times Wolves was. Burnley not so bad, Wolves was. So aren't the police worried whenever the game is, fans will turn up? Of course they are. What they don't realise is Liverpool have fans all over the country. So moving it from Liverpool to Manchester is not going to make a blind bit of difference. Come on, City. Liverpool's Premier League trophy will always be remembered as non-integrated. Right, I need a shower. Gotta go. Gotta eat, then get ready for the Friday night. So you gotta do your hair, bit of makeup. And thumbs up, everyone. Better than playing it at 9 p.m. It's a nightmare. Season will be remembered for two things: VAR and virus. See you soon, Andy, mate. Just need City to win the Champions League, you mean? Right. So when City line up against Arsenal in 12 days' time, right, what selection are they going to choose? Great vlog, mate. I've not finished yet, but thank you. So the sight of a practice match at the CFA this week could provide some clues about Guardiola's thoughts moving forward. In defence, Aymeric Laporte appeared to be partnered by Eric Garcia, with Fernandinho and Nicolas Otamendi pairing up on the opposite team. No sign at all of John Stones. John Stones was not involved at all. There's every chance he started alongside Laporte before being replaced by Garcia. This is the beauty of practice matches, with their entire purpose being to try and test formations, partnerships, etc. One player who is surely the first name on the team sheet is KDB, so it was interesting to see David Silva alongside him rather than Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden or Ilkay Gundogan, a slick 1-2 between De Bruyne and Silva, was one of the more eye-catching passengers of play. The pair were joined in midfield by Tommy Doyle, with Rodri on the opposing side. With no sign of Gundogan, it might be that Doyle replaced the German for the final few stages. So, Tommy Doyle was involved, Garcia, Taylor Howard, Bellis, everyone. Jane and Braff not involved at all. There's some news for you. When Liverpool win those 2 games, they'll probably play the kids after that. Bet Liverpool's neutral ground is the Etihad. No, it won't be. They're not that daft. They're not that daft, Colin. What's the part of the neutral venue? Someone limit contact to fans. John Stones is out playing Newcastle. Don't start you. Why do you think Pep is not... He's not playing Cancelo as a left back. He can play there. Because I think he's leaving AXA. He's going to leave... Akash. He's going to leave. He isn't in Newcastle. Foden got in trouble the other day for playing football on the beach. Yeah, well... Should remember 2 metre rule. Wasn't in trouble for playing football. It was playing because he was 2 metres. He was less than 2 metres from someone. I think Cass will start the case against City versus UEFA prior to the Madrid game. Starts on Monday, mate. Monday the 8th, Cass starts, Leonard. So where have you got that idea from? Monday, the 8th of June, City and the Cass go against each other. Well, the case starts. Please sign a reliable centre-back with Laporte. We are sorted then. Cause Benjamin Mendy is better left-back Cash. Stones back to Everton. I read a story today. Benjamin Mendy was in Man City Extra on Twitter. Nobody wants to buy Ben Mendy. They can't get a buyer for him. They're secretly trying to flog him out to everyone. No one's biting. Nobody's interested in Benjamin Mendy. So I don't know what you think about that one. Right, what we're going to finish with today is my favourite defender, and I want to see signed. Stones back to Everton. Maybe the verdict should say... Yeah, the verdict, we're looking at August, September, mate. Castaway, 3 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, very good, Tom. Yes, I know Mendy's our best lad, but I feel Cancelo is better than Zinchenko. Yes, but Cancelo's not settled down in Manchester, mate. He just hasn't. Look at Pep and Merlin there. He's not getting the last season he deserves. No, he's not. Mendy's fine. Y'all need to chill. Hey, I like Mendy. I think Mendy should be given another season. But reports from City Extra are saying City are privately trying to flog him. We should not sell Mendy with the signing out. He can give us help with the attack wide on the left. Southport might be interested in Mendy. Well, right. So, Milan Skriniar, as you know, anyone who's a long-standing person, viewer on Man City on TV, no, I want Milan Skriniar in at Manchester City. Sorry, that's spot on that, Tom. Cancelo has been another Nolito. Defensive Nolito. But apparently, Inter Milan are only going to let Milan Skriniar leave as long as they get the 80 million euros. They will not sell him for anything less. This was in Tuttosport in Italy, saying Inter Milan could let Milan Skriniar depart the club in the coming months, provided they get an offer of at least 80 million euros, according to a report in today's print edition. Whilst Inter are not looking to actively sell the Slovakian central defender, if they received an offer in the region of the value above, they could take into a sale into consideration. 25 years old, he's got a contract till 2023. He's made 32 appearances. I'd love him at City. Absolutely love him at City. I really part of the club in the coming months, provided they get an offer. Wait a minute, because I've got two, like I said, I have 2 videos going. Sorry if you overheard myself. Chilwell is overrated. Apparently, he's going to Chelsea as well now. I love Benji. He's been class since he's come back. We can't judge Cancelo yet because look at Mahrez after 1 season. I think it's more Cancelo he hasn't settled in England, mate. Don't think he's not good enough. I think it's because he has shown glimpses of really good play. Don't think he's settled in Manchester. And if you're not happy, like Pep said, you leave. Simple. Look, Tom Cow thinks you're right. Finish season with silver, pick up the Champions League. Full house for the fella. True Shadow, buy him for 80 million. He was by far in the top 3 player performances at Madrid alongside KDB and Gabba. Martin, if City had to get a bad one, they will claim it before the Madrid game, and if positive, then they will wait until the transfer window closes. Bargain. But for Skriniar, Pep must see it through. City best team in England and all the world. Exactly, Sean. Akash says the thing is, Mahrez never complained for being on the bench. Man fights for his place. He does. Tixie will bought though. I like Mendy more than Cancelo. I want Bernardo Silva to get fired to score goals. Once the match is started, missed him dribbling around. You mean fired up? Why can't we go for Upamecano? He's younger, can dribble, good on the air. Better than Skriniar. He's not better than Skriniar at all. Whoa, he's not. Not at all. No way. I'd like him, because I think we need 2 centre-backs. But no, because Ruben Diaz, they want 100 million, so that ain't happening. I am good with Mendy too, need that centre-back. Hey guys, I like Mendy. I want Mendy to stay. I'm telling you what City Extra have said on Twitter. I am good. Mendy had a good rest and we'll be back on it from now. Leroy Sané, do you think he's kicked his last ball for the club? And do you think he'll be here next season? No, I don't think he'll be here next season. And no, I don't think he'll play for City again unless we are desperate. Because I don't think they'll take the chance of him being injured again. Especially if he has agreed this contract. Mendy's on his last chance as far as fitness goes. I agree with that. Nolito didn't like Sané being the first choice winger, and Cancelo doesn't like Walker being first choice, and both didn't want to wait and couldn't be bothered to adapt. I can't wait for Zach Stefan to challenge Ederson in that. That will be good. No, I meant he's better than Skriniar on the air, not overall. Alright, okay. Skriniar is world class. Well, he looks it. We just gotta. The thing is, are City going to do something they've never done? Are they going to pay the going rate, or we're going to try and pay lower fees? Because we never seem to get over the £60 million mark. You know, we pulled out of Van Dijk because it went to 75 million. What an idiot we were. We pulled out of, I know, Sanchez, we might have dodged a bullet, but there's been loads we've not gone for because of the price. Jorginho, we pulled out because of the price. I've not heard Cancelo say he's not happy in Manchester. Has anyone? No, but I'm going off what Pep and other people have said. And in Pep's press conferences, he has said he's tried to help Cancelo, but he cannot make players listen. That's all I'm saying. And if he doesn't want to listen, he doesn't want to listen. I've heard his girlfriend say she's not happy. She has come out and said that. She doesn't like Manchester at all, his girlfriend. And you know these women, they like to, some of these men, they will follow the women. You've got to be loyal. You've got to do it for a peaceful life as well. Do you think City will run Mendy's contract down? Depends on his injuries. Shadow, Zach is injured. He won't be back anytime soon, although he sent a message just towards fancy surgery went really well. So he might need a backup goalie then. A man with the same name as me and as Liverpool fans, God, I'm never going to hear the end of it. I'm going to hear every night upstairs of me in the flat. When the Champions League starts, I hope no key player gets injured. That will be devastating. I wonder if Bayern would do a swap deal with Sané for Alphonso Davies. Don't know. Cancelo body language speaks volumes. I think Cancelo doesn't listen to Pep to anything he says to him. But Cancelo had a Man City cake for his birthday. Surely he likes it. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Right, guys, that is it. This is only going to be a quick one. Jorginho done the dirty on us. Wasn't about money. It was actually a big bargain because they upped the price. Because Chelsea offered more money than us and we wouldn't accept it. So, it was, and I understand what you're saying. We had a deal agreed, but we Napoli upped the price. Chelsea paid it. We wouldn't pay it. And I think it was to do with the Maurizio Sarri compensation deal as well. That was to do with. Tom Doyle to the first team, do you think? I don't. Because who's to replace him? If Foden can't get in the team, how's Tommy Doyle getting in the team? I'll be the inside reporter on Zach for everyone because of my Dusseldorf connections. Talk to you later. Yep, more than likely, Carl. Have a good one. I'll speak to you later on, mate. Who would you rather swap Sané with and why? I'm quite happy for Gabby Jesus to go on the left wing. Said this. Does it for Brazil. Why can't I do it for City? Stefan will be the next year. Belton Q&A. Keep up the good work, big man. Big man? Big man? Whoa, less of the big man. Big man? You know, take that as an insult or a compliment. I don't know where you're going with that one. What time is the social? It's not live. Blue Moon FC, it's not live. It is. We record it tonight, 10 o'clock, and it will be out on the channel in the early hours of Saturday morning or about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So we record it tonight and then it comes out very early. Talk to you later, mate. No problem. Right, guys, thank you so much for being on. DNA Boxing, Tom Hudson, Mingy Wong, Leonard, Carl, Mario, Big Morgan, Shadow, Ray J, Jolien, Sean, Shadow, Blue Art, everyone who's just loads been on tonight. Thank you so much. We had over 50 on at one point. Mingy Wong's been on. I'm trying to see. Colin Mack was on. And Cash. Andy was on earlier. Jawid, thank you. Paul Standall, thank you. Leonard, as always. Blue Moon FC. Lancow was on. Excuse me. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. But thank you all for being on. You have been superstars as normal. Chris Baker, thank you. Have a lovely weekend. Look out for the Friday Night Social. It will be back later on. It'll be back, not later on. We're going to record it later. Why don't you do it live? Because it needs editing. If it was live, it'd be like 7 hours. You have a nice 3 hours. You have no idea how long this could be. Could be Bayern versus City in the final. Yeah, have a good night, mate. When will you be next live on? Possibly Monday. Because the weekend we let the Friday Night Social go over with itself. And we've got to spend time with our families as well. So I'll probably be live back with you on Monday. But guys, have a lovely weekend. Look out for the Friday Night Social. Take care. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Our subs are going up. That is amazing. Remember, it's for the fans, by the fans. It's for you. Please remember that. I'll speak to you all later. Have a good night, mate. I've done that one. And, yeah, as always, up the Blues. Take care, mate.